Hello everyone, it's me, JackDuckGoose, coming at you in real life. I'm recording this with my iPhone because I don't have a mirrorless camera or anything nice. So hopefully the quality isn't crap, but hey, we hit 15,000 subscribers a while ago. And in my community post, a lot of you said you wanted to see some behind the scenes. So, I'm gonna show you guys like my setup, how I make videos, all that fun stuff. A lot of you want to see a face reveal, and that's not happening. Maybe at 1 million. And speaking of millions, you're gonna have to give me $1 million if you want to see these uncensored. If you know what I'm talking about. All right, enough of that. Let's get into the setup. This is kind of like the first part. I'll show you guys how I edit and all that stuff too later on in the video. So stay tuned. Don't leave the video just yet. Even though you're looking at my carpet. So let's show you guys the setup. Ready? 3, 2, 1, bang, baby. That's the setup. Hell yeah, looks good. Let's go from left to right. We got an extra monitor and a cat toy down there. But we got the Shure SM7B microphone. It goes dummy hard. Every YouTuber in the world has this, and I'm not, no different. Also, my cat. This is Alfie. Some of you guys said you wanted to see my cat, so there's Alfie. Alfie, say hello. Say hello. Oh, he's a good boy. Okay, back to the setup. We got the SM7B in a Cathedral Pipes Durham preamp, and that feeds into a, I can't even remember the brand of this audio interface, but it's XLR to USB, you know how it is. I got speakers because I don't like to use my headphones too much. These are like Klipsch. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but hey, they're speakers, they're good. I got a nice subwoofer, and these Beyerdynamic DT770 Pro headphones into a Astro A40 mix amp. That's kind of my audio setup there. Oh shoot, yeah, we're doing this a little late. But the monitors are two Asus VG24 8QEs, I think, are the numbers. There's a lot of letters and a lot of numbers, but point is, I'm only on 1080p, 144 hertz. So yeah, those are the monitors. I'm hoping to upgrade to better ones. Obviously, got the Stream Deck. Let's go. The keyboard. Hi Alfie. The keyboard is a Ducky Shine 5. I'm hoping again to get another custom keyboard soon with this glorious wrist rest. And then the mouse, I'm rocking a Zowie EC2A right now. My actual glorious one kind of broke recently. So yeah, I'm rocking this one with obviously the mouse bungee because I don't have wireless, because this motherboard that I have in this computer doesn't have Bluetooth so fun, good times. Obviously I got the Zowie mouse pad too. I don't know if you know this, but I played CSGO a lot, and back in like 2018 when I played a bunch, this was like the meta. Don't mind my cat jumping on my computer. But hey, perfect time to mention the computer. I have to step away to make sure that you don't see me in the reflection. But hey, there's my cat. He likes to sit there on the computer. I built this computer about a decade ago, so it is very old. It's an i7-4790K, so 4th gen Intel with a GTX 1080, not even RTX. So yeah, it's pretty old, but I think that's awesome because it proves that you don't need the newest tech. You don't need a mega beast computer to make good content, or I just think it's cool. I got the Elite Series controller when I'm playing like Story of Seasons, stuff like that. I got an Amazon chair. It's very nice. It's a very nice chair. It's ergonomic. I don't mess with those DX Racer gamer chairs. I just want that good lumbar support. You dig? And yeah, a nice little blanket for my tushy. And that's about it for the setup. Say hello to my cat, and we are going to cut over to editing Jack. Exciting. Let's go. All right, hello everybody. It is Editing Jack here. Not actual Editing Jack. I'm not doing this in post. This is all live. So yeah, I thought I would show you my OBS. Obviously, I'm gonna drag it over here, and ooh, wow, look at all that stuff. A lot's going on there. Let's move it back, and I'll just bring up the settings menu for you guys because, you know, you don't want to see a whole bunch of crap, right? So yeah, let me bring the settings up. Here we go. Fantastic. Let's get that a little bit wider. A lot of people might not know how I stream or record. I use OBS. It's a lovely open source software that records your screen, and there's a whole bunch of stuff it can do. But if you want more videos about OBS, let me know. I'm not the guy for that. If you really want to learn how to create videos, like video games and stuff like that, like I do, I would highly suggest checking out 𝐕𝐲𝗵𝗲𝗏. His channel is amazing. So yeah, that's a little shout out to him. For streaming, obviously, you know, I use a constant bitrate at 7,500 kilobits per second. I really kind of copied some settings that I looked around on Reddit and stuff. Recording, you know, obviously I'm recording right now, so I can't change anything, but I am using the new MP4 hybrid beta container, which I'm excited to see how this turns out. But I use a encoder setting of a variable bitrate of 16,000 kilobits and 18,000 kilobits for my max. And yeah, these like, you probably don't care about this stuff, but you know, these are the settings I use to record my videos. And let's head over to Adobe Premiere Pro, my editing software of choice. Alrighty, and here we are in Adobe Premiere Pro. This is my editing software of choice. I've been using it for well over a decade now, professionally and personally. So I'm used to it. I'm sure there's a lot of free editing softwares out there like DaVinci Resolve that if you want to get into video making, that would probably be smarter to learn since they're free, and there's a paid version if you want to upgrade to better features. But I've always used Premiere. I had it as a kid when I was 15. My dad bought me a disc that you could actually like install on your computer. Crazy, I know. And instead of that whole subscription thing, but I've been using it for years, and this is what I use to edit. So let's really get into it. I don't want this video to be too long, so I am going to kind of paraphrase. If you want a more in-depth guide, again, leave a comment and I will do that. So let's start with part 1 of making a video, which is, you know, having an idea. Obviously, that's the hard part for a lot of people, is figuring out what kind of content creator you want to be. For me, it was easy. I always loved video games, specifically farming video games. So I was like, okay, I'm going to make a video about my favorite video game. So I did that. And the 100 days, I may or may not have copied Poxeal on that. You know, huge shout out, by the way. So yeah, let's really start getting into it with actually recording gameplay. Again, I use OBS for all that stuff, and I record all my gameplay before anything. So if we go into these little bins here, I have everything split up into days. And that's the fun part. The fun part is actually playing the game. I mean, it's a video game. It's supposed to be fun. If you're not having fun, then, you know, maybe that game isn't for you. Same with editing. If you can't enjoy it a little bit, maybe it's not for you. So yeah, it's just playing the game. Lots of fun, you know. With this video that I'm using as an example, my Stardew Part 2 video, doing it without a wiki. That's the fun part. So I just play it. There we go. And then we have the first version of the edit, which is what I call a assembly edit. So what I do in my first version is I create these little fun little, you know, it tells you what the season is. You know, they're super fun to make, super easy. Again, if you want more details, let me know. But I go through every single day and I clip out parts that I want to use in this script. I write my script second. So this version obviously is, you know, the first day. And how I do this is, let's just bring up day 113 here in the spring, day 113. There we go. I'm just going to do this for an example. I would, you know, be like, oh, okay, this is the source monitor, by the way. I'm like, oh, I want to include a section of me preparing the field. There we go. Let's, you know, put an in and an out point there. And then I'll use the period. No, not the period. Let's just go to an empty part towards the end. So yeah, so I'll select this part out and I'll be like, okay, I want to include this part, whatever. I don't like having the UI in here, so I always go to like 130 to remove those elements because I like the clean look. And then I'll go through the entire day in my source monitor and just, you know, I come over here and let's say, I'm petting chickens, very fun. And we, select an in, make sure I don't see any of that UI element. There we go, collect some stuff. And then I go to the end of this clip. Boop, 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 boop. Oh wait, my thing isn't selected. So of course it's not gonna let me just shuttle back. Fantastic. And there we go. I just add that clip in just like that. And again, like a 130 zoom on that. So yeah, I do that essentially for all, however many days, 100 days. With Stardew, it's 112, I believe. And yeah, I make sure that I just get all the clips in there. All this stuff here doesn't matter just yet. I don't know why that's there. And then after I get the clips, I write my script. I go through the entire video and I'm like, okay, how do I want to tell the story? And then I write the script. And so I'm gonna show you my script. I use Word for my script. It may not be the best, what do you call them? Text thing ever in the world, but I use it. And yeah, the script for the Stardew video is about 36 pages, which is a ton of fun. Everybody loves reading 36 pages. I think it took me about 3 hours to record this one. So yeah, I write the script. I kind of try to tell the story that I want to, and then obviously not everything gets in, not everything, some things get cut out. I change things on the fly. And yeah, so there's the script, and then I record the script. I use that with OBS too, and then this is how I edit a script. So here is my entire script in one audio file. Let me see how long it is. Yeah, 3 hours and 1 minute was how long it took to record that script. So the final video, if you've watched the video, is about, if we go to the final, it is about 1 hour and 56 minutes. So in that 3 hours and 1 minute of footage, of audio footage, 1 hour of it is either like me having to step away to do something, just pauses or screw ups. So yeah. And how I edit the footage the audio is I just like, okay, I clip here, there we go. This is a section I want to include, bang, there we go. And then I will slide it over to the clip, the corresponding clip, right? And that's part 2. That takes a while, just because the clip and the audio length is never perfect. I'll add like these little slowdowns, these 66% slowdowns by changing the speed and duration, just so that the audio clip and the video match up with what I'm saying and what I put in there. So that takes a good amount of time. And the final step is what I call polish. It's all well and good to have the video clips and like the little day section here and these little intro segments, but that's not what, for me, makes a video interesting to watch. And that includes adding the intro, adding all this text, adding music, the underlying soundtrack for the entire video, sound effects, so like your swishes, like with all these little effects here. Let me see if I can find one. Yeah, these little Gaussian blur speed things when I'm like referencing something or I'm zooming in and out. Let me see if I can find one here. Yeah. So when I'm like zooming in and out to, I guess that's not one. Some of these, I have a lot of sound effects. Yeah, something like this where I zoom in to this woodcutter's thing. I obviously add a swoosh here, and that's what this little layer is. But yeah, I do that with a lot of things. And then, adding in, YouTube comments from the last video, things like that. And obviously intros and outros. That's what the polish is. The polish step probably takes the longest because it takes me forever to be happy with a video. Between sound effects, the music, and figuring out which clips I take sound from, like these ones, these blue ones, are actually like, oh, hey, that's the sound effect of me using the totem, right? I go through the video 4 or 5 times just to make sure all the transforms have swooshes, all the sound effects I want are where they want to be, and you know that it as much as it tells a story, it also is visually appealing and looks nice and sounds nice. Alrighty, we have arrived to the final part of how I kind of run my channel, and that is the YouTube Studio portal. If you've never made a channel or you never made a video, this is kind of where you upload videos. You just really do everything else. This is the back end. This is the moderation tool for a YouTube channel. And let's start with the dashboard. Obviously, you can see your latest video performance, basic analytics for the last 28 days, your latest comments, published videos, recent subscribers. It's just, you know, it's at a glance. It's good stuff to just, you know, have, I guess. We'll go down in order with content. Here you can see some stuff like, you know, you can edit your details. You can check analytics for specific videos. You can check comments for specific videos. And you can, you know, just look at likes, dislikes, comments, views. You can see and sort by all that stuff. I really only use this part to, you know, edit a description, edit a title, get a shareable link, things like that. Again, it's very basic, and you can drill down into these little sections to get more detailed. But for now, I've tried to record this video 1,000 times, and you know, we're still doing it. So there we go. You can see shorts, you can see, you know, your posts, things like that. It's great. We're gonna save analytics because I'm sure that's what everybody wants to see, and we're gonna save that for last. Comments, one of my favorite tabs. I respond to every single comment. I have a bunch saved up here because I've been away. I've been on vacation. And so I'm excited to get back into answering all these comments. So yeah, very, very fun. I will be coming back to it and responding to all these. And then now what we have is analytics, everybody's favorite section. And I'm a very transparent guy. I'm willing to show you every dollar I've made on YouTube. I have made $7,713.12. That is over the course of about 2 years. I started making money in November of 2022. So coming up on 2 years of being a partnered creator that can make money. And yeah, this is how much money I've made with 1.6 million videos. Million videos? That'd be a lot of videos. 1.6 million views. So just to put this into context, I have a job. I have a real life job where I go to work every day and I do stuff. And they pay me and I get healthcare and other benefits. If I were to quit my job, I would be so far below the poverty line that I would die. And that's just how it is. You can't, people, I've talked to my family, and some people know that I do this thing on the side. It's just a side hustle. It's a hobby that makes money. And that's all it is, and that's all I ever think it will be. Unless I make 1 trillion billion subscribers, I don't think that this will ever become a full-time job. It's just something that I do that I really, really enjoy. It's fun, that makes money. So yeah, if you're thinking about making a YouTube channel or becoming a Twitch streamer or whatever, and you're saying, oh man, I'm gonna become the next ninja, this is gonna be my job, I highly recommend to alter your expectations and just treat it as something that you want to try out that could be fun to do. Because it's, you know, it's for 0.001% of people, it'll be a full-time job. But yeah, it's a small miracle that I have been able to do this as a hobby that essentially pays for itself. All this money that I make will be going into a new computer. It'll be going into making cool graphics. I have some stuff lined up in the future that's, you know, it's a hush-hush little project. And that's where this money goes. But yeah, that's the money section that I'm sure a lot of people who are watching this video have come to see. But now the most important part for me is
with analytics is the audience. It's just so cool to see you guys, you know, because the numbers are fun and they're numbers, but I get to see what you guys like to see, which is, you know, a 𝐷𝐿 video. You guys like 𝐷𝐿. You like 𝐷𝐿, you like Neon Aries, all these other peoples that I've never heard of before. You guys watch their videos, and that's just cool to see. It's also cool to see who you guys are as people. Like 45% of my audience is female, and the other percent is male or not defined, which is, you know, Pog. You do you. But, you know, shorts, like, look at the difference. Male dominated, and 18 to 24, 6.2% are under the age of 17. But when you go to my videos, less than 1% of people that watch like a full-length video of mine are under 18 years old. And most of you guys are in college, you have a job, you know, some of you guys have kids, some of you guys have multiple kids, and some of you might have grandkids, which is just, it's crazy to see. And just as crazy is like the geographies, just seeing, let's go lifetime. Why not? Just see everybody. See anybody who's ever watched my video and see where they're from, which is awesome. Like 392 Croatians have watched my video, and some Ukrainians, some Lithuanians, some people from Myanmar, like the UAE. It's awesome. Obviously, a large audience is English speaking. So United States, Canada, United Kingdom. I speak English, so it makes sense. But then you have places like Indonesia, the Philippines, Brazil, Australia, Malaysia, you know, Singapore. It's just these, for me, they might not be, for you guys, they might not be exotic locations, but Japan, New Zealand, Vietnam, Turkey, India, Switzerland, Saudi Arabia. Like, to me, these are places I will never ever go in my lifetime, probably. But there's somebody on the other side of the world that's watching me play a farming game. You know, it's just, it's crazy to think about, but that's what I love the analytics for. It's just taking a look at who you guys are, the person watching this video, you know, who are you? And that's the most rewarding part of the analytics section. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. This video is to celebrate my 15,000 subscriber milestone. And it's just amazing to kind of, you know, put that into context. You know, it's been a great journey so far, and I'm excited to continue making videos and continue growing the channel. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and a comment telling me that where you're from, like who you are, like what's your favorite thing to do on the weekend? I don't know. Something like that. Just because that's the most fun I have, is interacting with the community and, you know, just hanging out, you know? So if you like the video, subscribe, hit those, you know, the notification bell, go ring ring, baby. And if you want to get more involved with the community, with my community, you should follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Those links will be in the description, along with a little link to my, what's it called? Discord community. My private Discord. It's not private, it's public. Anybody can join. And we have a lot of fun over there. And yeah, that's about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me through this long and hopefully much longer journey on YouTube. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.